at the end of this week, I will be 4 weeks out from the Valencia marathon, my very first marathon. So I'm right in the thick of the peak phase of marathon training. Last week was a really big week. This week, big week again. Next week, another big one, and then it will be time to start tapering. So I only have a handful of key runs left really, and I need to make them all count. So the aim is to do everything in my power to recover well, fuel well, take the easy runs easy enough, keep up with the strength work, and nail those last key sessions and key long runs in this blog. In this video, I'm going to take you through my full week of marathon training, all the runs Monday through Sunday. Spoiler alert, I really thought the week was going to be a write-off before it even started. Before we get into this video, I have a tiny favor to ask. If you've been watching my YouTube channel and you're not subscribed already, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button right now. I don't do YouTube for the views, but I always do a little happy dance when I see that I've got new subscribers. I am really feeling just about good enough to run right now. Not the best start to the week. So the plan today was to do a gym session and an easy double. Easy 10k in the morning, easy 5k in the afternoon. Unfortunately, I have been unwell. I don't know what happened, but my stomach was really not happy. It started last night late at like around 11:30. I woke up with the most horrendous stomach cramps and I barely slept. I was just curled up in a ball, just dealing with those cramps. And this morning I was not feeling any better and I really started to freak out because really this week is not the week where I can be ill and skip runs. Like, this is just not the great timing for it. Thankfully, at around 11 this morning, I started to feel better. I managed to eat something and I did manage a run this afternoon. I felt okay for the first half, and the second half I started to have stomach cramps again. Really not feeling great. But I did manage to do just a little over an hour, 11.3k. So it's not the 15k that was on the cards for today, but it doesn't set me back by a whole lot. Yesterday, late afternoon, I started to feel really unwell again and I went to bed. Oh, the irony of my video going live at that time. That video about the peak phase of marathon training, make or break, needing to stack 3 good big weeks of training. And I was like, well, here I am, absolutely not off to a great start this week. Thankfully, I woke up this morning feeling so much better. I think I'm pretty much back to 100%, just very low energy because I hardly ate anything yesterday. So I was meant to do a session this morning, which is probably not the best idea based on the energy level. So we are pushing that session back to tomorrow. And then this morning, I just did an easy run, easy 10k. And I should be fine to double today. So I'll probably do another 5k this afternoon. So today is mission refuel. After only managing to eat a bowl of oats and 2 pieces of toast yesterday, didn't have anything for dinner, and then woke up absolutely starving at 2 in the morning. That's when I knew that I was definitely better. So in the middle of the night, I had one of these Ministry Nutrition bars, and then this morning before my run, I had one of those flapjacks, and now this, I guess, the official breakfast. But yeah, I do want to get my energy levels back up and I do want to feel good enough for a session tomorrow. It is a bit windy today, which is just a recurring theme these days. So I just got to the cycle track for my session. The plan today is 30 minutes at 4:10 to 4:20 minutes per k. So I guess it's more or less marathon effort. If my dream marathon pace is bang in the middle of my pace range, and then I've got 3 minutes easy and then 2 by 6 minutes between 3:55 to 4 or 5 minutes per k. So that is like, yeah, maybe half marathon effort, I would say, an easy half marathon effort. Right, that's the end of the warm-up. Next up is the 30-minute block. About 20 minutes in, 10 more to go. It's one of those where I'm feeling better as the session is going. Got this window. Probably the carbs helping. I got a 50-gram carb gel today because I thought I still probably have some energy to replenish. So I thought, let's give my body more than a 30-gram carb gel today. down now. That went well, better than expected I must say, so really pleased with that. I did not film any of my Thursday activities, so I went to the gym first thing in the morning, and filming at the gym, as much as I'd love to document more of my strength training, it really interrupts your session when between exercises you're setting up your phone, trying to find the angles and everything. And yesterday I just really wanted a good uninterrupted gym workout, so didn't film any of my exercises. I trained legs and back, and then came back here from the gym, got changed, immediately headed out again for my run. It was still dark outside, so I also didn't take the camera out on my run. I did an easy 45 minutes. And this morning I am getting ready to go back to the cycle track for my second key run of the week. This session is kind of a progression run, so it's 20 minutes easy, and then 20 minutes at 410 to 415 ml/k, and 10 minutes at 4 ml/k, 5 minutes easy, and 4 by 2 minutes at 10 k effort with 90 seconds recoveries, and 10 minutes easy. So should be about 15 to 16 kilometers altogether today. It is less windy today, which is quite nice. Right, I'm almost at the end of the 20 minutes easy block. Gonna move on to the next one, which is 20 minutes at 410 to 415 ml/k. I've been running 410 to 412 ml/k. I feel like I'm running 4 ml/k right now, so the next block, which is coming up in 1 minute, will be interesting. Okay, got through it. Maybe even a tad faster than 4 ml/k average pace. I started too fast, and then halfway I kind of realized I slowed down a bit. About 2 minutes, let's go. Those 4 by 2 minutes were not too bad actually, probably because Ben gave me generous recoveries. 90 seconds between reps is quite comfortable. Right, finishing with 10 minutes easy, and then that's the session done. Once again, at the start of the session, really wasn't sure how it would go, and ended up going really well. I'll put the stats on the screen. So that was 17.4 kilometers, a little over what I estimated. So I did over 17 laps of the cycle track today. I just got back from my second run of the day. I did an easy 5k this afternoon. Doubling today was optional, Ben left it up to me. My legs felt quite good this afternoon despite the session this morning, so I decided to do it, not because I want to do more volume than what the plan is saying. I decided to do it so that I can make my run tomorrow shorter and make the Saturday even more of an easy recovery day before the big long run on Sunday. Saturday morning, I started my day at the gym. I did like a full body functional workout. Didn't film anything again, apologies. And then back from the gym, straight onto the run. Easy 40 minutes today with some strides. I actually ran a good chunk of it with Ben. He kind of like saw me on his run loop, and he decided to slow his pace down for me so we could run together, which was nice, very rare. And now the last run left to do this week is the long run, the big one tomorrow. I think today I'm gonna do a bit of a carb load. I'm not gonna like track it properly, but I'm definitely going to up the carbs, ensure I am well fueled and ready to go tomorrow. Sunday, long run day. So today is 32 kilometers with 20 kilometers of effort, broken down into 4 by 5k block. I started with 3k easy, and then my first 5k block was between 420 and 425 ml/k. Did that. Now I've got 2k easy. The next 5k block will be around 420 ml/k. 2k easy. Next 5k block 415 to 420 ml/k. 2k easy. Final 5k block 415 ml/k. The dream marathon pace. 3k easy, and done. are getting there. I have done 3 5k blocks. I've got 1 more to go. Let's finish strong, hopefully. I did it. Now 3k easy and we're done. I made it through another big week of training and through another of these big long runs. So let's have a look. It was a little faster than prescribed for most of the blocks. Actually, my first block I was within pace and the other 3 I was a little faster, but beforehand I had asked Ben if I could pick up the pace if I felt good, because I wanted to do a little bit more at around that 4:15 dream marathon pace, and he said yes if I felt good, but definitely not the first block. So I think overall I respected the brief. So the first 5k were meant to be between 4:20 and 4:25. I was on pace 4:22, 4:22, 4:20, 4:21, 4:22. The second block was meant to be for 20 ml per k. That's when I started to go a little faster. 4:18, 4:17, 4:17, 4:18, 4:18. The third block was meant to be between 4:15 and 4:20. And I did 4:15, 4:12, 4:14, 4:14, 4:15. And then the final one, I was meant to be at 4:15 ml per k. And I did 4:10, 4:13, 4:11, 4:12, 4:05 ml per k. I think if I hadn't been able to hold the pace on that final block, then I would have been annoyed at myself, because it would have meant that I had overdone it earlier in the run. Because I was able to back it up and go faster than 4:15 on the final block, then, you know, I think it shows that my pacing was alright for today. That is the week complete. I'll put the full recap on the screen. That puts me on just shy of 113 kilometers for the week. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're also training for the Valencia Marathon, I hope it's all going well, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!